Lightspeed. Your man Fat. The one and only April Stanford.
Oh yeah.
Know thyself. Love thyself. Heal thyself.
If you see what I see inside you, if you know what I know about you, if you love what I love, then you'd love you.
Okay.
Love you.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm proud of everything.
Everything.
Everything you did, everything you gave, just so I could live, you gave everything.
Everything.
And nothing was too big, even your own life you sacrificed to give us everything.
Everything.
Boston Public School spends about $8,000 per child. Guess what? Once I say he got a learning disability, he gets $16,000. The special ed kids are worth twice as much as the regular kids. Did y'all hear that? The special ed children get twice as much money as the regular children. Special education is a hustle. Special education is a racket. Special education is a business. Now let's do the math. They in second grade. They got 10 more years of school, right? So $8,000 times 10 is $80,000 extra on top of the regular money, right? So that's 80,000, 80,000, 80,000, 80,000. 80,000 times 4 is what? 360,000? 320,000 for 4 children. How about 400 children? Do y'all see how much money Boston is making off of this special ed thing? And that's why when you put your kids in special ed, they don't like to let them out. That's why they don't want to let them out. Because if I take her out of special ed, I lose the money that comes with her. If I take him out of special ed, I lose the money that comes with him. And you also need to know something else. In most states in America, special ed children no longer receive regular high school diplomas. I hope my special ed parents are listening to me right now. Your child being in special ed might prevent them from graduating with a high school diploma. So if they don't get a high school diploma, what do they give them, y'all? They have this new piece of paper called a certificate of completion. That means your child went to school for 12 years, but really didn't learn anything. But here's a token of our appreciation for you giving him to us so we can pay our mortgage. Thank you. And that's why I want to build the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Pan-African Academy for our boys, and the Anna Douglas and Amy Jakes Academy for our young ladies. And there's no disrespect to the African-centered schools. I support them, I love them. Some of them do a good job. But in my professional opinion, I have yet to see a school that teaches our children what they need to know in order to take back control of the planet, not just the community. See, if your child is straight A's and B's at one of Boston's public schools, or even at one of Massachusetts' elite private schools, even the best educated black child is only taught to be an employee for white people. And I don't want her being nobody's employee, because employee is a synonym for slave. So there's what? 6 sciences that all black children need to be taught. What are they? In my school, they will be foundational. The first is agricultural and agronomical science. There is no culture without agriculture. What good is a law degree if you cannot sustain life by growing crop? What good is a doctorate degree if you cannot sustain life by growing a crop? If the Chinese stores closed up in Boston, and if the white man took his supermarkets out, and if Domino's Pizza disappeared, and if McDonald's took all that cancer food back to the plant, how would you feed your families? They could kill us with food because we don't understand the science of the soil. And now we got black women with tumors in their breast, black women with tumors in their brain, black men dying from prostate cancer. I was over in Nigeria, because you know in Nigeria, they do eat meat in Nigeria. So I was talking to the Nigerian brothers. I said, y'all eat meat? They said, yeah, we eat meat. I said, y'all have prostate cancer? They said, there's almost no prostate cancer in Nigeria. Now, Nigeria is the darkest skinned nation in Africa, right? They eat meat. I'm not saying you should eat meat, but I'm just saying they don't get cancer for eating meat. But black men over here do. Do you know why? Because the food that you're eating, the way in which they grow it, okay? They put chemicals in that stuff, and those chemicals don't die after you fry the chicken. The hormones are still there, and the hormones come into you. And that's why we got 8 and 9 and 10-year-old sisters built like 25-year-old women, because the McDonald's chicken hormones is now in her, okay? Okay, so you don't know who old, how old nobody is. You see? So what's the next science, y'all? Agricultural science. Then we're going to teach them political and military science. What do I mean when I say political science? I want him to know that the only reason why President Obama was selected, not elected, because don't nobody get elected, was selected to be president of the United States is because George Bush done such a terrible job that Africa stopped trusting America. And America can't live without Africa's resources. So they needed a strategy to get Africa to trust them again so they could start raping the mother continent again. And somebody said, why don't we send a half black man over there acting like he one of them? And that's exactly what they did. And now Africa has been thoroughly recolonized by America under Obama's AFRICOM program, which has put the United States military all throughout the continent. Now, I know some of y'all in love with Obama. Y'all said his name was in the Bible. His name was in the Quran. He was Malcolm X's son. I done heard all this type of spookism, okay? Y'all didn't hear about that? That's all over YouTube. Obama is Malcolm X's son. Okay? That's the most craziest thing I didn't heard. Okay? He's Christ resurrected. And all because he got good hair. All types of stuff y'all didn't say. But listen to me, and I'm serious about this. These babies are going to suffer for your political ignorance. For 8 years, you're going to let Obama do nothing for the community. You're not going to ask him no questions. So they're going to have to inherit the world based on your sickness because you forgot that politicians are not supposed to be worshipped. You forgot that politicians are not superheroes. You forgot that politicians are not celebrities. Politicians are public servants and are only as good as what they can do for you. But you let the black bourgeoisie of Boston make you think that by criticizing Obama, you working against the best interests of white folk. Of black folk. How can you be working against the best interests of black folk by exposing somebody who doing the bidding of white folk? When do we wake up? Did y'all hear the latest news? Y'all heard about what happened yesterday, right? The United States, District Court, federal court, told the Food and Drug Administration to make the morning after abortion pill available in the drug stores without a prescription and without parent permission. Did y'all just hear what I just said? So in 30 days from today, that's why y'all need to read the newspaper and turn off Scandal and Basketball Wives, okay? In fact, get rid of the damn television. Just throw them all out, okay? Because you ain't reading what you need to know. In 30 days from today, your daughter goes out and has relations with a boy. She's only 13, dating a 17-year-old. He gets her pregnant. She don't want to come home and tell you because you real Christ out, and if she come to your house talking about I got pregnant, you're going to, do that stuff. So she ain't gonna come home and tell mommy that I'm pregnant. She's scared. Her father might beat her real bad. So you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna borrow $60 and she's gonna go to the drugstore and she's gonna take that morning after pill without you knowing about it. And she's gonna start hemorrhaging. And she's gonna be scared that she's hemorrhaging, but she ain't gonna be able to come to you because you're really gonna be mad at her. And guess what's gonna happen? The next time Well, one of the side effects of the pills is hemorrhaging. You can read it on the website for the Food and Drug Administration. But my point is, our little girls are going to be using those pills as birth control. Okay? If you go to the FDA website and read the side effects, it tells you that hemorrhaging is one of the side effects. Tumors is also one of the side effects. This is on the website. Anybody can read it. It's not debatable because it's on the internet. To the drugstore and be able to buy a pill with that type of power that can cause that type of damage should be illegal. That's right. But who pushed the pill through? Planned Parenthood International. And why should you know Planned Parenthood? It was started by Margaret Sanger, a member of the American Eugenics Society who used to work with Bill Gates' father. Yeah. And so Margaret Sanger started a program called the Negro Project to get rid of abort as many black babies as possible. After some time, the Negro Project was renamed Planned Parenthood. And so now in America, they're telling you that the Hispanics are taking over and the Asians are taking over. But do you know why that is? Black people have the highest abortion rate in America. How many of our children have we aborted since 1974? 3 million black babies since 1974. That's how high it is. In Africa, they're paying women to get hysterectomies. I know because I was there. In South Africa, there's a billboard right at the airport, $500 US to get your insides taken out. This is what they're doing to eliminate African life.
Against odds eventually, to take charge because you are essentially royalty above all scars and enemies. The story of your life quite literally, the greatest story ever told, no mystery. It's written all across the globe so vividly in all facts and all forms all over the industry.
See, I see inside you. If you know what I know, what I know about you, then you love what I love. Then you love you. Then you love you. Hey, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, if you knew you were Malcolm X too, with the rifle like Harriet, I know what you would do. You would make peace come true without one shot fired. You would freeze from the zoo. See, I know who you are, the setter of the ball, the serious star, the prophecy carved in the pyramid walls, the fruition of the vision that the ancestors saw.